Jørgen Haslestad, what are your aspirations for this meeting, particularly in your capacity as co-chair?
Well, as the CEO of Yara, for me it is extremely important that agriculture is coming on the agenda and is now discussed as a very important topic on the World Economic Forum in Salaam. Agriculture for Africa is extremely important and has also then great potential for many years to come. And I do hope that we will be able to then put words into action and that we can see some public and private partnership during the conference.
What role do you see Africa playing in the global economy as we emerge from this economic crisis?
I do see that Africa will play a more and more important role in the world economy. When you look at the African countries, about 60 to 70% of the population are linked to agriculture. And we do need to see a development of that activity within the countries to see also then a development for the country as such.
The theme of this year's meeting is Rethinking Africa's Growth Strategy. What do you believe are the key drivers that will unlock Africa's social and economic growth potential?
Let me highlight one example which we will be discussing in Salaam, and that's the idea of growth corridors. In the Davos World Economic Forum in 2009, we launched the idea of a growth corridor in Beira in Mozambique. And in 2010, we presented a blueprint for a development of a growth corridor. We believe that we need to look at agriculture in a holistic approach, where we have market development, finance, and infrastructures as the three most important elements which needs to be solved.
In your opinion, what is the one most significant barrier that is inhibiting Africa's development that we should address in our discussions, and how can it be overcome?
For me, to invest into African agriculture, I need good incentives, I need good governance, and we need to see some reductions of the entry barriers. And I do believe it is very important here that we see a close cooperation between the public and private sectors.
A new vision for agriculture will feature prominently on the agenda for the meeting. What is this new initiative? And as one of the key partners, what does Yara expect the project to achieve?
The new vision for agriculture, to my knowledge, is the first time that the participants in the whole food chain are coming together to discuss this topic. We have the seed companies and the fertilizer producers together with the consumer companies sitting together and solving the challenges and the opportunities that we do have. This initiative will show how the private sector will be able to deal with the challenge that we need to double the food output in the next 40 years to come, knowing that we have limited land, limited water resources, and also knowing that the farmers will be exposed to the climate challenges that we do have. Our role in relation to food security and climate change is to provide solutions and to drive the discussions as a thought leader.